My name is Dev, and what you're about to see, it's the last recording of my friends, of our channel, Night Archives. Look, this isn't a story, it's a warning, so please, you have to listen carefully.
I'm serious, because the last person who did, they heard knocking from inside their walls. And it wasn't coming from outside, it was coming from their screen.
There were 5 of us. We ran this small-time horror channel, and we were hunting for something that would finally make us go viral. You know, something real. And, well, we found it. We just didn't realize it had already found us first.
So Arjun was our leader, completely obsessed with urban legends. Mira, she didn't believe in any of it. She was our skeptic. Kabir was the tech genius who could get into anything. Ria, she just felt things, things the rest of us didn't. And me? I was the one behind the camera, supposed to be capturing everything.
That was the question that started this whole mess. It was just a theoretical discussion we had late one night, a cool concept for a short film. We had absolutely no idea we were about to live through it.
Kabir's the one who found it. It was buried in some dead thread on an old Reddit archive. No description, no comments. Just a download link with this weird file name. Kabir just laughed, said it was classic creepypasta bait. But Ria, she just stared at the screen, like it was staring right back at her.
You have to understand, what we did next was our biggest mistake. We decided to watch it. Together. And by me telling you all this, I'm making you a part of it too.
So we all gathered in Arjun's apartment around midnight. The perfect spooky vibe for a reaction video. I had my camera rolling, ready to capture everything. And then Kabir hit play.
It started with just static. Then it cleared up into this low-quality point-of-view shot of someone walking down this dingy hallway. The walls were all stained, the lights were flickering, and way at the end was a black door with the number 307 on it. I remember Mira whispering, "This looks so staged." And right then, it glitched.
For just a fraction of a second, the yellow, peeling walls in the video were gone. They were replaced by the clean white hallway right outside Arjun's door. We all saw it. Kabir tried to say it was just some editing artifact, but he didn't sound so sure.
And this was the exact moment that everything changed. The moment the video stopped being just a file on a laptop and became something else.
At the precise instant the video glitched, we heard it. 3 loud, clear knocks on Arjun's apartment door. We all just froze. Arjun kind of laughed nervously, walked over to the pupil, and his face went totally pale. "There's no one there," he said.
Ria whispered, "Turn it off." But Kabir couldn't. The file wouldn't close out. The cursor was totally frozen. Instead, the video on the screen, all by itself, began to slowly, impossibly zoom in on the black door of room 307.
The laptop screen went black. For just a moment, there was nothing but silence and the 5 of us staring at our own reflections. What happened next? It's the reason I can't sleep in the dark anymore. The screen lit up again, but it wasn't the hallway anymore. It was us, sitting right there in Arjun's living room. But the footage was filmed from the hallway behind us, from an angle that was completely impossible. It was happening live.
We were paralyzed. Arjun slowly, so slowly, raised his hand. And on the screen, a dark figure standing in the corner of the room did the same thing, but like a half second later. It was mimicking us. But with every move, it got a little closer. And that's when Ria screamed, "It's not copying us, it's learning." The screen flickered violently, the image inverted, and just like that, we weren't in Arjun's apartment anymore. We were sitting on a cold, dusty floor. The air smelled like mold. We were inside the hallway from the video.
We scrambled to our feet. Arjun's apartment was just gone. We were standing there, in that flickering stained hallway, looking right at the door to room 307. And on the floor next to us was Kabir's laptop. Its screen showed Arjun's living room, empty, silent, like we were never even there.
The black door creaked open. Ria was the first to turn. Something pulled her inside before she could even finish her scream. Mira just ran, but the hallway stretched out infinitely in front of her. Arjun looked up, and something just took him from the ceiling into the darkness above. No sound. He was just gone.
Kabir and we found another room. It was filled with hundreds of screens, each one showing other people, other groups, all watching the video. Every time someone paused, we'd hear a knock from their world. Kabir whispered,
It feeds on attention. Room 307 isn't a place, it's a trap, a digital parasite. And then something grabbed his ankle and dragged him into the dark. I don't know how, but I ran. And suddenly I was just back in my own room. My laptop was open, the video file paused at the very beginning. It felt like a horrible dream. Until I checked my phone. 47 missed calls.
The calls were all from them. Ria, Arjun, Kabir, Mira. But when I looked at the timestamps, they weren't from yesterday. They were all timestamped for tomorrow. The video wasn't done with them. It wasn't done with me.
Which brings me to you. Room 307 doesn't take everyone at once. It waits. It learns. And every single time this video is viewed, it gets stronger. Every replay brings it that much closer. So if you hear 3 knocks tonight, don't open the door. And whatever you do, don't watch this again.